got home from work today and these were on my doorstep. These are the new dampeners for the buttstock here. Pretty excited to get these things out and to go over how to put them in. I decided to go with the green, kind of match the rest of the chassis theme here. I'll probably spray a little black in here to kind of mimic the handle and the rest of it. So far you can get these in the green, FDE, or tan, or black. So I decided to get green for this side. Now, what comes in here is obviously the dampeners, or jellies as some people like to call them. Then you get a awesome MDT installation manual, and it goes over how to install, what to use, and then it goes over individual buttstock options that you may have. And we'll go over that as we go through the manual. So, all right, well, let's get to it. So the first things first is I'm going to pull all these out. All right, step one. Let's see here. Install your buttstock on your chassis. All right, we've already done that. So we're going to remove the cheek riser and the length of pull adjustment system. So before I start installing these, here's something I want to show you all. Is if you look here, it shows the different buttstock options. Okay, so starting on the left, you have the new MDT SRS X Elite. That's the Gen 2 chassis. Then you have the MDT SRS Short, the MDT SRS, which is the regular version, the SRS X, and the SRS X Short, which is what I have. The difference between the X and just the regular SRS is you get a counterweight for the rear here, where the regular SRS doesn't have this weight on the back end. And then you have your folder options, which are the SRS XF, and then you have the SRS X, which was produced before May 19th. So they changed up the design after May 2019. Now, what you also see here is you see a bunch of product numbers pointed to the certain dampener. So going off the X Short, which is what I have, if you can see right here, we're going to go with the first one, 105733. Now, if you take the like dampener, it shows the product number 105733. So you match it up, 105733. So I'm good there. So I've got that one. Let's check this one out. This one is 106006. 106006. Right there. And I'm not going to go through the entire ones. I've already pre-checked that, but make sure that when you get yours, if you decide to get them or not, this is a good kind of way for you to check to make sure that you got the correct ones for the correct buttstock that you have. So what I'll end up doing here is I'll take a second and I'll zoom in product numbers. That's the Elite, that's the Short, that's the regular one, that's the SRS X Standard, that's the XRX Short, there is the folder, and then there is the SRS X that was produced before May 2019. Okay, so now I've verified that. Now we can install them. Now they say to use some sort of lubricant in the manual, like Hornady One Shot. Well, I don't have Hornady One Shot, but I do have my homemade case lube. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that and pop them in. Alright, before I do that though, I'm going to take a rag here and I'm going to wipe any kind of dust or anything that would hinder these dampeners to go in. Alright, why I went with dampeners is if you own an ACC chassis, probably felt or heard the ping. It's almost like a tuning fork. And so this is MDT's answer to mitigate that and to also help soak up some of that recoil impulse here. Alright, so let me install these. There you have it. One thing I will say that when you do install these, if you do use your homemade case lube, whatnot, if you put too much on it, you'll have to take it back out, wipe it down, and put it back in. And just make sure that when you put these in, that they're evenly on either side as you look down, because you can push them too far forward one way or the other. So just make sure that they're somewhat flush with the back of the buttstock here. And then that's it, once you have them in. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to put just a slight little bit on the guide rods here and here, so that when they go inside, they'll slide pretty easy in and out that way. So, and that's about, yep, that's right there. I'll tighten this down here. Tighten that one down. Leave that rod and let that rod. Well, those are the dampeners from MDT. But overall, these things look pretty neat. Alright guys, well if there's anything you want to know, just hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching.